Okay, so you guys requested to see a real weekend of my life, and so that's what we're gonna be doing today. Or not today, this weekend. So we're going home to our parents, and one of our friends is getting married, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm so excited. So we're loaded up with drinks, glasses. He's checking everything. Now we're ready to go. Questions, so that way our drive wouldn't be, I don't know, the video wouldn't be so boring for you guys. And a couple of them came in, so I figured I would just answer them. I wrote them on a list so that would be a lot easier. And the first one is, how long did Gabe and I know each other before getting married? And I asked, like 14 years?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, like 14 years. We've known each other since we were like, so we've known each other for a really long time before we got married, because our parents were best friends, so we just ended up being friends too, and like forced to stay, like go places with each other basically. So I would say that's about it.
Forced?
Well, we weren't forced, but like we never really had a choice either. What'd you say? I guess we did have a choice. Like we'd say no, we didn't want to go, but like we always would end up going with our parents' places anyways. The next one is, do we have any baby names picked out? No. I mean, sort of, but no, right? No. What state do we live in? We live in Texas. I actually have that question like in almost every video, which is kind of weird. I feel like I mention that often, but we do live in Texas. Are we having a boy or a girl? We know, but we're not going to tell you, so you can leave your guesses below. Yeah, we would like to know what you're thinking. That'd be pretty cool. And then the last one that we've gotten so far is, did we plan the pregnancy? And the answer is not really. Like we were fine if it was, but we weren't really like planning on it. Like we didn't like actively try to have a kid. So I think that's it. And then if we have any more, then I'll answer it on the way still, but those are the ones that came in so far. Alright, so here's some more questions. The first one is, how old are we? I am 23 and he's 24, and that's why I thought of that this is actually his birthday month. And then he's gonna be really 24.
Next week.
Yeah.
I don't know what day it is. Like another date, 13th.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the actual day of the week. But yeah.
Are they going to work that day?
I think you are. Let's check. You are?
Sure.
Is it always on a weekday?
It depends.
Oh, it's a Thursday.
Okay, not bad.
No. It's kind of weird. Last year I feel like it was like early in the week. The next.
I think it was Wednesday or something.
Yeah.
I think we
it's always like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, right?
We did Mexican Wednesday that day.
Oh, that's what it was. How do we stay positive in difficult situations? I would say for me, it would have to be like realizing it's not going to last forever. Like not everything's going to last forever, and to try to find the positive in the situation, even if there isn't really like that many to begin with. But I'm not like an expert or really good at dealing with situations like that, so that's just what I think.
Work on my truck.
Yeah, he always has a project to work on.
Yeah, like the house.
To kind of like, yeah, to kind of just like calm his mind. I would say also like finding things to help you calm your mind. Like for me, I like to like work out or try to get rid of the pent up energy that I have, so that way I'm not like super mad or anything. And I pray a lot about it. I would say praying a lot, talking to God a lot, trying to just figure out why, not figure out why, but just kind of like understand his reasoning and like rely on his wisdom. I would say it's a big one. But yeah, he always has a project to do, so that way he always has something, right?
I guess here lately he almost does with breaking.
Yeah, so he has stuff to do. The next one is favorite pregnancy cravings. I don't really have that many cravings. I would say like spicy stuff is kind of like one of the cravings. do I really have any cravings? I don't feel like I have that many.
It's not pickles and ice cream.
No, it's not pickles and ice cream. Not what I thought it was going to be, or what I was hoping for. But I would say jalapenos, anything with jalapenos on it, or anything spicy, kind of sounds way better than other things, but I wouldn't say like it's a craving. How long did the garage take from start to finish? Quite honestly, we worked on it like once we got off work, or like in our little snippets of time. Yeah, so I really don't know.
So that's the thing, you gotta let it, after you pressure wash it and stuff, you have to let it dry for at least a day. I think we let it dry, what,
I think it was
over
like
a weekend?
Yeah, like 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came to heat.
Yeah.
Let it sit, you know, acid etched it.
You
So I
have
would
to
say,
leave it out.
so I would say, if you had everything set up, total labor, maybe 4 hours to do it. Like if you know what you're doing, just go do it.
It'd be like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not of you actually working. That doesn't count.
Like the drying or
all that.
anything. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Then you gotta let it sit for a week or so to make sure it's dry before you can drive a vehicle in it.
Yeah, it's definitely a process. Like, it's not something you can just like knock out in a day or like a couple days off. Like, I would not say that you could just do it in a couple days off.
Because I did my shopping one week. That was, you know, waiting for it to dry and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. Yeah. Could you do it a weekend then? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So that's.
You had good dry weather?
Yeah, that's also dependent is upon the weather and stuff too. So it kind of just depends, especially like where you live and like your climate and stuff. I feel like that changes everything. I don't know. What tools would you recommend an average person to get to fix vehicles? This is one for Gabe because I have no clue.
I don't know. Well, I carry them in this truck with me everywhere I go.
Yeah.
But I don't know, when we get to our destination, we can go, I can lay all the stuff out that I have.
Yeah, we can show you some of the tools that he carries with him everywhere because that's basically, I would say, like his basic tools.
I can just, well, I mean, I'll do everything, electrical and everything, because I was, for my work, put together substations, so
Yeah.
did a lot of wiring.
Yeah, so he has a bunch of tools in his vehicle that he kind of just like has for like random things that he just needs. I don't know. That's like the worst explanation ever. But that's all we have so far right now, and then we'll keep going. Okay, so some more questions. It says, what year did you start your YouTube channel? I started it my senior year in high school, so that was like 2016. Are you scared for delivery or postpartum? I'm not scared of delivery at all. I think it's gonna be fine. Like, we're gonna be fine as long as I leave with a healthy baby. That's like my #1 goal. I really don't care about like how it gets there or what has to happen to get to that end result, but that's the goal. I'm more afraid for postpartum because there's so many different hormones that are involved with that, and like your body recovering and like soreness and stuff like that. But I know that we're gonna have a lot of support, and I know that I'm gonna have a lot of support whenever I'm in that season of life. So I know that it's gonna be okay. Like, I feel a lot better about it, and I'm already like preparing myself by like kind of thinking up meals, kind of preparing my mind for that time, so that way I'm not worried, because I know there's a lot of people who get postpartum depression, anxiety, there's like mom guilt, all kinds of things that are connected to like the hormones that are in that whole season, because you just are getting out of having a baby and then going back to your normal state, but then also still having to make milk. So like obviously your body's going to be like very complex, and not like your hormones are going to be everywhere. So that's it. And then another one kind of tied to that is like, will I be breastfeeding? Though I'm thinking so, if I'm able to. And another one was, how long am I planning on breastfeeding? I don't have an end date or like anything like that. It's just kind of like if my mental health and my physical health can kind of keep up and like the baby wants to, that's kind of like what I'll keep doing. But I don't have like a start or end date or any type of like specifications on that. What business does Gabe have?
Legal business.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's HP Diesel and Automotive.
Yeah.
We don't have a website. Yeah, nothing. No Facebook, anything.
It's just people that he knows.
Trucks.
Yeah. He prefers trucks.
Whatever I can.
Yeah. Any fixes? Do you like fix them up?
I'll
So, like,
fix car, motor mounts, just kind of whatever.
Yeah. So that's kind of what he does.
Yeah, it's all just on the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a side job, I would say. Would you call it that, or just like a hobby?
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. What is the #1 thing you have learned in marriage so far? Well, we've only been married for like, what, 6 months? And I would say that
You don't like to load the dishwasher the same way I do.
yeah. I would say learning that, like, saying that marriage is a sacrifice and is like sanctifying is an understatement. Like, it's easier to say it out loud than it is to actually like live it, if that makes sense. And it's like things like that where like he doesn't do certain things that I do, and I don't do certain things that he does the same. I would say that is like the #1 thing I've learned, is that is part of the sanctification process. And like I've learned that with time things get better, because in the very beginning of our marriage I wouldn't say that it was like super like fantastic. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like where we are now, and that's because we have learned more about each other, and we've like learned to live together and stuff like that. Yeah. And so like it's just learning, and never stop asking questions about your spouse, and like never stop learning about them, because you'll keep learning new things, because like you're evolving, or you should be evolving as you're getting older. And so like I think that's what makes marriage kind of cool, is because you are growing with that other person. Anyways, that's what I feel like I've learned most, is that sanctification is definitely an understatement, and like living that out is difficult, but it's worth it, if that makes sense. Like, marriage is the best thing I've ever done, even though it's like extremely hard. I wouldn't say it's extremely hard. It's fun, like it's really fun, but like you have to work at it for it to be a good marriage. What composter do I have? I actually made a video about how I made my composter, so you can go check it out. It's not like an official, like, I never bought it off Amazon and like this is like a composter. I kind of like designed it and made it myself.
Those people were stuck last weekend.
Oh my gosh, I see it, yeah. So I'll link that one down below if I remember. Will I be making a faith video soon? Hopefully. If you have any like ideas, that would be great, because I'm like running out of them. So if you can have an idea as to what video you want to see as far as faith goes, you can also do that on my blog. I have like a little section where you can always request.
We got a bridge.
You can always request a video, so you can go ahead and do that if you want to. The link is always in the description box. And we have a bridge, which means that we have to do cool noises.
This truck isn't that loud.
No. His old truck is super loud. Anyways, but yeah. So I think that's it. And then once we get to the place where we're at, then I guess I might vlog a little bit. I don't know. I'll just see how it goes this weekend, because we have a wedding and a bunch of other things to do, so I don't know like how that's gonna work. Because I would rather just be present with people, and I don't really like to bring my camera out in front of other people all the time, so we'll see. it is the next day. As you saw, we traveled back. And it didn't really get as many details or anything. She wanted to say good morning too. Morning. I didn't get as many details as I wanted to for the weekend. And the reason is because I just never saw the opportunity present itself to where I could whip out my camera and stuff, because his family doesn't really like to be on camera. My family doesn't really like to be on camera. So I wanted it to be something where they weren't pressured, I wasn't pressured. It was just kind of like a relaxing weekend. The wedding was beautiful. Casey and Sean, congratulations if you're watching this. But yeah, that was the main thing. I just wanted to relax with our family, and I just honestly didn't see an opportunity where I could whip out my camera and talk and stuff. So with that, I am going to end the portion of this weekend in my life with showing you the things that, or one of the things I got for Mother's Day, and then also some other subscriber sent me something, and then also my other special thing I got in the mail that I'll show you guys. So the very first thing is my Mother's Day gift. I collect willow tree items, so if you guys don't know, I collect that. And I had the one for our wedding day was actually a willow tree marriage cake topper. And if you guys wanted, the link is actually on my blog, so I'll have that link down below as well. So anywho, because I collect them, I have collected them pretty much my whole life. I have one for every single like thing that I've gone through and done and everything. So I have, like, seriously, like, love willow tree. But I also collect crosses. So my cross wall in our home is actually, it signifies something. So it signifies all the big times in my life where I graduated high school, graduated college, had a new opportunity and jobs and different things like that. So that is what those crosses mean. They'll have a specific meaning. Whenever we got engaged, Gabe made me a cross 1 year and stuff like that. So anyways, my mom got me a cross, and this is going to signify the baby, and I think it's awesome. And so I'm going to put it up in our home at some point, hopefully today, but if not, at some other time. And it says, God is with her, she will not fail. And I just think it's really, really sweet. So that is going to be on the cross wall. And then this is the willow tree little statue, I guess you can call it. It's so pretty. I literally love it. I opened it up and I almost teared up a little bit because it is just perfect. Everything about it is perfect. And it's so beautiful. I will find this one and link it down below for you guys because I know that you care to know. But this one is called Home. And these cards I kind of like to display with the item, so that way I kind of just have it. So that's one of the gifts that we got, or I got for Mother's Day. And then one of my subscribers, Sierra, thank you so freaking much for making this hat for our baby. Sorry, I just woke up. For our baby. It comes with a card. I haven't really fully opened it. I just took it out of the box. But she made a hat, got us a teething toy, and then got us some clothes, and I'm just so excited. Oh, and it's like a little thank you card. So what she does, she makes baby hats, and these are like really good, thick quality baby hats. Her Facebook and Instagram I will link down below, as well as I will show you this nice piece of paper. But I'll also link all of her information down below, but you can also screenshot that paper I just showed you. But yeah, so these are honestly so thick and so warm. And I know that I live in Texas, so it might not be necessary, but this baby is going to be born in October. And quite honestly, in Texas, you don't know the actual weather in October, because it could be sunny, it could be gross, it could be perfect weather, you never know. And so I wanted to have a hat for this little baby so that way it would stay warm in case it did get cold, because Gabe and I got married in December and it was the perfect day. It was like a spring day. So I don't know what it's going to be like, but if it's cold, I want to be able to keep the baby's head warm. So I've got that. This is what it looks like. And it's literally so freaking cute. It would be good for a boy or a girl, because again, we don't really know what we're having. I have my guesses, but I don't really like know exactly what we're having. So I got like a gender neutral theme, and that's kind of what we're gonna go with. And I kind of told her that. I was like, I don't really know what we're gonna have, so just kind of be on the lookout for that. But anyways, and then she got us a teething toy, which is so freaking sweet. It's from babyelephant.com. So that's really exciting. I really like this one as well. They also have an Instagram, baby_elephant, and then baby elephant on Facebook and Instagram. I will leave that information down below as well. It is BPA free, and it's CPSIA certified as child safe, phthalate free, lead free, all the things. It's for 0 up. And look how cute it is. Again, I like blue for both boy and girl, so I told her to get a blue one, because I don't know if it's a he or a she, so I wanted it to be like a blue, because this is a really pretty blue, and it would go for both boy and girl, in my opinion. I know people have their own, but it's kind of what it has. And then she also got us clothes to go with it, and I just think that they're really, really, really cute, but they're being washed right now, so I'm not going to show that. But she has amazing thick quality hats, so if you live in a colder climate, I would highly suggest getting one of these hats, and I will leave her links down below. So thank you so much, Sarah, for that. That seriously means the world, and this baby is going to be so loved. So the next thing that I got while I was gone was a breast milk chiller from Series Chiller. It is one of the things that I've wanted, because I did not want to actually have to get up in the middle of the night if I was pumping, or if I had the Haakaa on one end and I was feeding my baby on the other. I didn't want to have to get up in the middle of the night. I wanted it to be pretty much like to where I would just have to like pour the milk into a specific container and not actually have to get up. So this is what the Series Chill does. I got mine in white, so that way it would go for all of my pregnancies. I don't know how many I'm gonna have, but that way I have it, and it's heavy duty. It's awesome. But this is what it looks like from this spot, and this is kind of how it goes. So you can use it while you're pumping, and you can pump it directly into this thing, and you just screw off the top and you put one of these in there, and it attaches to your pump. You can pump directly in there if you're on the go. Or again, you can have it to where the Haakaa is on one boob and then you have your baby on the other. And it collects, the Haakaa collects all like the milk, and then you can just pour it in the middle of the night into this thing, which is awesome. It allows 20 hours of chill. So I guess I'll show you how this works. So you take out this top part like that, and then you have this little section on the very top to where you can fill it with water, and then you would freeze it so that way it would stay cold inside of here. And then you would hold this top portion right here and you would twist, and that takes out the cold portion, and this is what you would put in the freezer. You would fill it with water and it would freeze, and then that would keep your Series Chill cold, and you could just keep the milk inside of here. This is what I think I would do if I would be pumping, but I don't know, I have to try it out first because there's a bunch of different ways to use this, and it comes all within this little pack. So I'm really excited to start looking at it and everything, because oh, never mind, I found it. It shows all the different ways that you can use it. So you can actually fill the inside with breast milk, or not breast milk, with ice and stuff, ice water, and then you can fill that with milk, or you can fill that with ice water and fill that with milk, or I don't know what this one is. You can just keep the whole chiller inside of the freezer, or you can keep it hot this way as well if you need it hot or cold, depending on what you're going to use it for. So I think that it's really cool. So if you like warm a bottle, or if you want warmer milk, you can keep it in here and it would stay warm, or you can make it cold, and you can make it cold by either putting ice water in the bottom of this main compartment, which is like that. You can put ice water in there and then put your milk in here and then just let it set in there, or you can put the ice in here and put the milk in here. It just kind of depends. So like if I'm on the go, I'm thinking, this is just how I'm thinking I'm gonna use it. Again, I have to have a baby and do all the things to be able to tell you exactly how I'm going to use it. But if I'm pumping and I'm on the go, I think I'm gonna put it inside of here, so that way there's more room for milk inside of here, and then put the ice in here and then keep it cold that way. But at night, whenever I am like having the Haakaa and stuff and it's not that much milk, I'm going to be putting ice in here, putting milk in here, and then just kind of like setting it in there like so. That's just what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just kind of like what I'm thinking. And then this is like an extra milk or ice storage that comes with it. I got the Mama's kit, and so that's what this is what it all comes with if you get the Mama's kit. So I've got this. So you've got an extra chiller. You got the actual chiller thermos situation with the awesome logo. And so then that comes with that. It comes with the lid. And then it also comes with the handle that is put on the chiller. So you would stretch this out and put on one on the top and one on the bottom, so that way you can carry it like so. So I'm eventually going to do that. I just got it in though, so I will keep you posted on that. And then it also comes with these little connectors, basically for your pump. It connects the actual bottle with the pump that you are using. Leave your pump recommendations down below. I've heard a lot about the Medela, and then I've heard a lot about the Free-Me, and I kind of want to use the Free-Me, but I don't know. So let me know. But these are the connectors to connect it to one of these to pump the milk in, so that way you can just set it inside. Anywho, the other thing it comes with is this ginormous bag, which is awesome because I'm probably just going to fill it with all of the things that it comes with, so that way it's organized until the baby gets there. And then I can use it for whatever it may be, because these bags I use for every single thing. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna do that. But it comes with that bag, and there's no like pockets or anything inside this bag. It's just like an open grocery reusable bag kind of thing. So that's in there, like that. And then it also comes with this bag, which basically is like a, I don't know what you would want to call this, but it's like just like a little bag to hold stuff. I assume I could use this for literally anything, spit up rags, whatever. I'm gonna throw it in here and then just carry this around with me. So that's kind of like the plan as to kind of how I want to use that. And then this I actually want to use for like holding dry wipes and different things like that I would like to have with me. But inside it comes with this little bag. It looks really nice, and it also, you can put it on your wrist. And it also comes with these breast pads. Now obviously I'll need more. I ordered more on Amazon, and I will show you which kind I get from there. But this is what it comes with. And it comes with 4 of them, 2 for each side. And you would put, so this side is like very non-absorbent. It's kind of like a diaperish material. So like this side is very non-absorbent, and this side is. So this is where you would put it on your boob, and then you let it absorb. So that way this is like the protective layer to where it won't go onto your clothes. But a lot of people recommend the reusable ones. It says that they say that they feel better on your boobs. I will be getting disposable ones as well, just so that way I can get used to it, and I don't have to worry about washing a bunch of things whenever the baby is first here. But after I start getting used to leaking, and I get used to having a baby, and I get used to the whole breastfeeding situation, then I'll probably be fine. But I also don't know how long I will be breastfeeding. I hope I breastfeed for a while, and I'll do anything in my power to make sure that happens. But I also don't want to like ruin my mental health or my physical health trying to do that. So as long as the baby gets the colostrum and the very first milks and things like that, that's the most important to me. And I will be using this stuff during that time. But everyone recommends these freaking breast pads, so whenever I try them, I'll let you know if I like them or not. But a lot of people just recommend the reusable ones. They say it is so much more comfortable on your boobs, and it reduces the mastitis kind of feeling. So I hope that works. But I have that, and I have a couple other things coming in the mail. I don't know when they're going to be delivered, so I'll have to go check that out. But I really eventually want to do like a ginormous baby haul to show you every single thing that I'm getting. But with that, I wanted to say thank you so much, Series Chill, for giving me a discount code for you guys. So if you click on the link in the description box below, you will get 10% off. I am now an affiliate with Series Chill. And I also am going to receive a commission from that if you use that link. So all that to say, really thank you so much, Series Chill, for this video. I love it. I'm so stinking excited, and I can not wait to be able to help you guys with that specific situation. So let's see what else. Today I have a lot of things to do, so I'm going to charge you guys because you're running out of battery, and then I'm going to get dressed, figure out what the heck I'm going to do today, because I have so much to do. So I'm going to try to get our house organized and prepared and ready to go and all the things. And then I'm also trying to go to church today, and then I'm also going to try to get a bunch of work done for YouTube and my own business. So hopefully I have time to do all those things. Here we go. Alright, so I'm about to get dressed and put some makeup on for the day. I have to go get my makeup because it's still packed, but I'm gonna get dressed. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get dressed, ready to go. And so I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, I'm gonna get dressed, and I will see you guys in a minute. Hello, I'm done. So I'm just gonna kind of brush my hair on the top and then call it good. We're not gonna do anything crazy. I still have another video to upload. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just brush my hair a little bit, stay in PJs until I go to church. And that's about it. That's all I have planned. Also, my eye, you guys can see it. I hope it gets better. I don't really know like what's wrong. They say that it just kind of like goes away, so I'm hoping that that's what happens. But yeah, so I'm going to brush the top of my head and close out this video. Thank you so freaking much for coming back to another video. Please go check out my other ones to stay up to date on what's going on in my life and what's happening in our family's lives. So thank you so stinking much, and I hope you guys have a great day.